Picture this. You wake up in a small apartment somewhere in Paris or Lisbon. The rent's due. Your phone lights up with another email from your bank, low balance alert. You roll your eyes, take a deep breath, and scroll through Instagram where every other person seems to be drinking iced coffee in Bali, driving a Mercedes, or working from anywhere. And there it is again, that same thought. How are they affording this? What if I told you they might not be magic, or luck, or some mysterious secret society of influencers, but instead, they simply learned to turn attention into income? Today we're diving into how to become rich using social media, not by faking luxury, but by building real digital wealth, step by step, from wherever you are right now. But before we unpack the how, we need to talk about the mindset, because 90% of people fail not because the system is too hard, but because their self-image is too small. So, lean back, grab your notebook, and get ready. Because by the end of this voiceover, you'll see social media not as a distraction, but as the biggest financial opportunity of your generation. Let's be honest for a second. When social media first appeared, none of us thought it would become an economy. It was for sharing cute puppy videos and blurry dinners. Then suddenly people started earning life-changing money from it, and most of the world laughed at them for it. Fast forward a decade, and social media is now one of the most powerful wealth creation machines in history. You can literally turn your phone into a business tool, your voice into your portfolio, your face into your brand, and your story into your currency. Sounds poetic, right? But it's also pure economics. Attention equals opportunity. The question is, will you use attention, or will attention use you? Think about this. Every time you open TikTok or YouTube, someone is getting paid. The ads you see, they go to creators. The self-help reel you liked, that creator earned money. The cooking video you rewatched 5 times, yes, even that generated revenue. You're part of that economy, but most people are just consumers. Wealthy people become participants. Social media doesn't pay you for being online. It pays you for creating value that keeps other people online. And you don't need millions of followers to make money. You just need an audience that trusts you, maybe a few thousand people who really care about what you say. In the digital world, trust is currency. Before we get into the formulas, I want to tell you a quick story. A few years ago, there was a woman named Sophia living in Valencia. She worked long hours at a clothing boutique, earning just enough to pay bills and sometimes treat herself to a croissant and coffee on weekends. One evening after work, she started filming short-style videos, outfits of the day, mixing budget-friendly clothes with tips on confidence. She didn't have fancy lighting, just natural sunshine through her kitchen window. In her third video, she laughed off a minor mistake and said, "Okay, clearly I'm not a model, but this jacket makes me feel like one." Something about her honesty clicked with people. Within weeks, that clip crossed 100,000 views. Fast forward 1 year, Sophia quit her boutique job, started working with brands she loved, and was earning 10 times what she used to. No business degree. No investors. Just one decision, to show up. That's the modern roadmap to wealth, access. Social media gives access to visibility, and visibility gives access to income. Let's break down how to do it practically. Step 1. Build clarity before content. Everyone talks about posting more, but few talk about why. Your why is your business strategy. What do you want to be known for? Teaching? Inspiring? Entertaining? Educating? Selling a product, or just your perspective? Write it down. When you have clarity, consistency becomes easy. Most people give up because they post random things and don't see results. But if you treat it like a business, identify your niche and speak with intention, the system starts to make sense. Example, if you're into fitness, don't just post gym selfies. Teach small lessons, posture hacks, beginner workouts, nutrition swaps. That's value. You become the solution instead of the distraction. Step 2. Overcome the fear of being seen. This is the silent killer of online success. Maybe you've thought, what will people think? Or I don't look perfect, or I sound awkward. Here's a little truth that changed my life. Everyone starts off awkward. The first video, the first post, nobody feels ready. The key is to stop aiming for perfect and start aiming for progress visible enough to improve. Your first audience might not even notice your mistakes, but they will feel your authenticity. When you let go of fear, you become magnetic. Because confidence is contagious. The creators who win aren't always the most talented, they're the ones who stay when others quit because they're scared of judgment. Step 3. Choose your platforms wisely. Europe is a fascinating digital market. Different countries have different behavior patterns. TikTok. Fast growth, virality, emotional connection. YouTube. Longevity, credibility, real money through ads. Instagram. Branding, storytelling, network building. Don't try to be everywhere at once. Master one, expand later. Let's say you pick YouTube. Perfect. Consistency and watch time are everything. YouTube rewards people who keep audiences engaged. It pays better than any short-form platform. Learn basic storytelling, attractive thumbnails, and value-driven scripting. If you pick TikTok or Instagram Reels, you're playing a frequency game. One viral post can change your income overnight. It's like throwing dice in a casino where skill gradually increases your odds. Step 4. Monetize strategically. Social media income has levels, and if you understand them, you'll stop guessing. Level 1. Ad revenue. This is the most passive, the money you earn from the platforms themselves. YouTube's partner program, TikTok's creator rewards, Instagram's bonuses. Level 2. Brand partnerships. This is where real scale begins. Once you've built community trust, brands come to you. But be selective. If a skincare brand pays you $500 for promotion but their product breaks people out, your credibility is gone. In social media economy, trust is bankable. Lose it once, and you'll pay the interest in lost opportunities. Level 3. Owned products and services. Maybe it's an ebook, online course, digital art, consulting, or physical merch. This is where you become independent. Don't be the middleman forever, become the owner. Level 4. Diversification. Use your social income to invest ETFs, property, or even your next business idea. Because no matter how good your social media income is, true wealth comes from compound assets, not views. Now, here's what nobody tells you about social media wealth. It demands discipline disguised as creativity. Everyone loves the overnight success stories, but behind each one are hundreds of invisible hours scripting, filming, editing, learning analytics, and fighting self-doubt. It's not always glamorous. There are days your posts flop. Days you feel irrelevant. Days where your algorithm curve dips, and you're tempted to delete everything. But that's the exact moment fortunes are born. Because consistency is the only algorithm that never changes. The richest people on social media didn't necessarily start rich, they just treated themselves like a brand long before anyone else did. Let's talk about something rarely discussed: intent. If your only motivation is "I want to get rich fast," you'll burn out faster than your phone battery during a content binge. But if your motivation is to create something meaningful, something that genuinely helps people, your growth becomes inevitable. Because value multiplies. Social media audiences can smell authenticity through the screen. The moment you shift from taking to giving, your content starts working for you instead of against you. Remember, the internet rewards givers, not takers. Let's rewind to something psychological for a second: the victim mindset. I can't record because I don't have good equipment. I can't start because I have no followers. I can't post because I'm shy. Here's a little financial therapy for your inner voice. Stop waiting for perfect circumstances. Start with what you have. Everyone you admire started with less. Some of the most successful creators right now began with phone cameras taped to old lamps, no editing skills, and zero connections. Time plus effort equals experience. And one day, people will look at you and think, they got lucky. Except we both know luck is just consistent effort meeting opportunity at the right moment. Here's another story. There's a young man named André from Porto, Portugal. He used to work at a bakery, waking up at 4 a.m. every day. In his spare minutes, he recorded funny sketches about everyday European life. At first, only his friends watched. Then strangers started commenting. 6 months later, one video of him joking about trying to learn German but giving up halfway exploded. Suddenly, brands noticed him. He started receiving sponsorships for shoes, cafes, small tech gadgets. In 2 years, Andre went from needing dough to running his own content studio and hiring 3 friends. This isn't fantasy. It's focus multiplied by courage. Now, let's go deeper. Why is social media such a powerful wealth tool? Because it collapses the gatekeepers. In the old world, you needed permission. A newspaper had to print your name. A channel had to hire you. A company had to believe in your idea. Now, if you believe enough in yourself to speak into a camera, the world can find you directly. You don't need approval. You just need Wi-Fi. That's historic. And it's democratized wealth, giving billions of people a chance to earn based on creativity instead of credentials. Of course, it's not easy. The game is crowded, competitive, and constantly changing. But the opportunities have never been bigger. You are one video away from a new chapter. Let's not forget something crucial. Social media wealth doesn't just grow your bank account. It grows your confidence, communication skills, marketing literacy, and digital understanding, the same qualities that build every modern business. Even if your videos never go viral, the skills you develop will make you financially resilient anywhere. That's why learning content creation is like a mini business degree that you can practice live. So how do you stay consistent when progress feels invisible? By switching your metric. Stop measuring success by follower count. Start measuring by skill count. Did your editing improve? Did your writing get sharper? Did one more person message you saying, "You helped me"? Those are wins. And those wins accumulate quietly until one day, momentum explodes. Money follows mastery. Here's a simple framework. Create, connect, convert, compound. Create, provide value that people actually enjoy or learn from. Connect, respond, build community, treat viewers like humans, not numbers. Convert, offer something they can buy, support, or share. Compound, reinvest your income, time, and lessons to scale bigger and smarter. These 4 steps turn creativity into a financial engine. Now, a lot of people say, isn't it too late to start? Let me answer with a fun fact. The internet resets every day. New trends appear daily. Think about it, millions of new users log on, searching for something fresh. They don't care when you started, they care if you're relevant today. And if you show up authentically, you'll always be relevant somewhere. Also, let's bust a myth. You don't have to be famous to make money online. There's a concept called micro-influencing. With just a few thousand followers, you can build a sustainable income. Why? Because smaller audiences often trust creators more deeply. For small brands, micro-creators are gold, affordable, niche, and effective. It's the digital equivalent of running a boutique instead of a supermarket. You serve fewer people but serve them better. Here's the part people rarely mention when talking about getting rich online. You can make a lot of money, but money amplifies who you already are. If you're generous, you'll contribute more. If you're careless, you'll waste more. So build character alongside your content. Because the ultimate wealth isn't just earning, it's sustaining and sharing. Give back. Teach someone else once you succeed. Too many creators close their doors behind them. But when you help others rise, you compound your impact beyond numbers and views. That's legacy. Imagine 3 years from now. You've been showing up consistently, learning marketing, improving your skills, investing your income intelligently. Maybe you've built a brand, turned down job offers that undervalue you, and started hiring people yourself. You're not chasing trends anymore, trends are chasing you. That's what social media done right can become: freedom. Freedom from relying on outdated systems. Freedom to choose your schedule, your projects, your income level. It's not just posting. It's entrepreneurship wearing modern clothes. So, what's the price of this freedom? Discipline, patience, and persistence. Every creator, entrepreneur, or influencer you admire paid those 3 costs. And guess what? You can pay them too. No special talent needed. Just daily decisions that say, My vision is worth the effort. That's wealth in motion. So, to everyone watching across Europe, whether you're in Madrid, Copenhagen, Warsaw, or Rome, remember this truth. Social media isn't just a playground. It's a multi-trillion-dollar marketplace disguised as entertainment. You can either scroll through it or build with it. If you choose to build, you're already separate from 90% of people. Because one person who uses technology for creation instead of consumption rewrites their destiny forever. And if you ever feel intimidated, remind yourself that someone out there is making money doing what you overthink, sharing recipes, budgeting tips, language lessons, travel vlogs, or even quiet journaling videos. Nobody starts great. But those who start, grow great. So here's your gentle takeaway: social media wealth isn't just about being loud or viral. It's about courage, honesty, strategy, and repetition. Don't underestimate your story. The world needs voices that sound like yours, not copies of someone else. Because in the digital age, originality pays dividends. This is Finance with Sonia reminding you, wealth starts the moment you stop saying someday and start saying today. The phone in your hand is either your biggest distraction or your greatest opportunity. Turn it into your business tool, your classroom, your empire. Your audience is waiting. And who knows? Maybe your next post won't just change your algorithm, it will change your life.
This journey is built on strategy, consistency, and value. If my content helps you grow financially, there's a PayPal link in the description. It's not about the amount, it's the support that counts. Every bit fuels more value. Let's build wealth together.